Hey guys, welcome to Yakin Flats. So this is my first video. I'm actually a filmmaker by trade, so I feel pretty pathetic making it like this, but nonetheless, this will do the job for tonight. So tomorrow we're heading out to the Indian River, so I'm just going to kind of show you the setups and what we're doing. This is my main kayak. This is my Ascend FS12T. I had the Ascend FS10 2012 version, which had no sort of dry storage or anything, and quite honestly I bought it because I didn't know much about kayaks at the time, but I've learned a lot more since then, and I have another kayak that's over there. I'll show you in a minute. But so this is the late 2016 model, and I haven't had to do any updates to it, which I think is great. The seat that comes in this is pretty phenomenal. So I'll just kind of show you how I have it loaded out for tomorrow. So here it is, and this is the Yak Attacks anchor trolley system. I went with that instead of trying to make my own, just because it's a lot easier. I will say I did make kind of a mistake. I put this pulley here, and the problem was my first pad I was here, which seemed fine on my last boat, but because I put it so high up, the actual anchor trolley came across the top of my boat. So I had to put an additional pad eye here and one on the back. So the anchor I use is the 3.5 pound anchor. It's from Bass Pro Shops, nothing specific. And then for this Marine Ultra 36 quart cooler fits in here perfectly, and I just have it bungee run through here and attached there to keep it from moving. Back here I have 3 rod holders. I bought those from Bass Pro as well. They're screwed in and then siliconed as well. Here's my PFD whistle, and nothing else that goes back here. On this side, in the rod holder, I have the my fishing net, and I keep my anchor in this one. Back here, I put a noodle on the seat. I guess I did do a modification. It's the only thing I did do, and I did that just because I wanted it to not rest on just these pins here and eventually bend them. I'm not a big guy. I'm only 5'10", about 185 pounds, but nonetheless. Up here, I don't have anything at this point. I was thinking about just doing quick paddle storage or whatever. In here, in this little dry box, is where I keep everything I need quick access to. So I've got hooks, weights, jig heads, some shrimp, goo, a bunch of gulp stuff, some more leader, some suntan lotion, geez, what in the world? Drawing blank. Stringer, good lord. And then in here I have a lighter. Why? I don't really know. I don't smoke, but I keep it in there in case I need to burn off anything or whatever. But mainly my phone goes in there, wallet, keys, that type of deal. Over here I have this stainless steel retractable thing hooked up to a Mustad pliers, so I can get to that easily. On this side I got fish grips, Rapala, I've got line cutter, and that's about it. These 3 rods, when I'm traveling, go inside the rod holders in the back, and I've got 3 Fierce 2 combos, and I always carry 3 on me. One is set up with a for live bait, one is set up with a jig head, and one is set up with a top water. That's pretty much how I set it up. Obviously I have my flow through trolling bait keeper. Typically I just keep shrimp in there, but I'm starting to use more plastics. I'm planning on getting a bait caster. When I used to do a lot of bass fishing, I only used bait casters and I'm really good with them, but when I moved to doing more flats fishing here in Florida, we use a lot more spinning reels, but I think I'm going to move back to a good bait caster here. This is my other kayak. It's the Eagle Talon 12. As you can see, I just got a new paddle for it. But the Eagle Talon 12 is great. It's got nice storage up here. The seat in it is quite terrible, so I added this seat, which is a great seat. I also put in this extender because the rod sits way up here and you're way back there, so you can't reach it. So I put an extender in. I also did the normal crate thing in the back here. Now with the crate, it doesn't fit inside of here. So originally when I built this, I copied another YouTuber's video, and so that it would sit on half of this. And then I thought, wow, there's this whole wasted space here. So I moved it forward. I bungeed it down with these canopy ties, and that leaves this whole space open for my anchor and collapsible net. But that's about it. I do like this storage better, only because it opens quicker. It's a quarter turn, if that, and then it's a lot larger. But I'm not typically a fan of, I found at the time, of these hatches in the front and in the back, only because when you're out kayaking, you can't reach them. So I like having the one hatch right here, quickly accessible, and then just places where I can land, fish, and you know, so that's my video. I hope you like it, and I'll be making more soon. Thanks.